just for the record, would you please state your name for me?
Yes, Kristen Lewis.
I love that name, Kristen. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And Kristen, what is your age?
I am 23.
And what ethnicity are you?
African American, but I got a little Indian in me.
Okay. You can tell with that good hair.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
Okay, so what brings you in today, Kristen?
I am having trouble focusing in class. I cannot actually sit still in class for longer than like 5 minutes. I feel like I have to keep getting up and going. And I'm in grad school, so the classes are 3 hours. I zone out. My teacher would talk to me and I wouldn't even, I would literally just be.
And is this something that's normal? Is this something that has always happened kind of when you were a kid? Or what point do you feel like you started to notice that you were shifty and you were unable to sit still?
I noticed it in high school. We used to have these little gatherings at the end of the day, and it used to be kind of like a meeting, but not. And all they would do is like lecture and talk and talk and talk, and I wouldn't retain anything they said. I would get up and go and do other stuff, and then come back and get up and go again. So it's kind of
Okay, that could be rough even on the adult, a 3-hour lecture to sit through. So I understand. And so you say that this started, you noticed it in high school. Has your mom ever said anything, or one of your parents, that you were experienced this when you were younger?
I haven't, they haven't told me anything. I've asked them about, when I tell them about it, they wouldn't confirm that I was ever, like that as a kid or anything, so.
Okay. So what would be your major, concern with this? Is it affecting your, just school, or, work,
I can't keep a
social?
job at all. I was recently hired as a receptionist at a medical office, and one of my jobs was to schedule appointments.
Okay.
And I would literally get off the phone with them telling me what time they need an appointment. I would tell them if they have it, and then we'll get off the phone and I wouldn't schedule the appointment. Just because from that point on, my mind is wandering. So I have difficulty with staying organized, organizing things, doing day-to-day tasks.
Okay. And I know you said your parents never spoke of you having issues when you were little. Is there any psychiatric family issues, or did one of your parents have ADHD or anything of that nature?
I think my uncle did. My parents, my mom had postpartum depression with me. I remember her telling me that. My dad was in the military, so he definitely suffers from PTSD after being in the war.
Okay.
And those type of things. But other than that, not really.
We appreciate your dad for his services.
I'll be sure to tell him.
So getting back on task about you, I know that you said that you wouldn't schedule their appointment. How do you do with organization?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How are you with organization? Do you find yourself being organized, or
my room is a mess.
Okay.
My office space when I used to work was a mess.
Okay.
I used to lose everything.
So when your boss will present you with tasks that day, were you able to follow through on your task, or you?
If I had to put a percentage on it, it would be 25% of the time, which is why I don't work here anymore.
Okay. Is there any other things that you would like to address, anything that you have experienced that you think may be an issue?
I think my biggest issue is
Do you,
School is a challenge for me.
it's just mainly school? Okay.
Yes, because I want to do a lot of things in life, and I feel like my lack of attention or awareness is stopping me. And I feel that I'm not going to be able to succeed in anything that I want to do because I'm just always,
Gotcha.
not paying attention, lack of understanding. But I'm always hype.
Okay.
I go to parties, jump on top of the table,
All right.
jump off the
Krista.
table, and then jump back on.
Sound like good times.
And I like to drink. Yeah. I smoke weed occasionally. And I may have did a little LSD, but once or twice. Not a lot.
Okay.
It keeps me calm though.
Okay. All right. And any other regulations or things that you think need to be brought to the forefront?
I have a brother
Mm-hmm.
who I did not have the best relationship with, growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And we would fight all the time. And when I say fight, I don't mean argue. I
It's
mean
physical?
fist fight,
Okay.
yes. Sometimes I threw plates at his head,
Okay.
and
All right. And are your parents, are they still married? Divorced?
No, my dad is 65,
Mm-hmm.
and he has a girlfriend my age.
Okay.
And my mother is single.
Okay. She's single. She's not dating or anything like that. Okay. And what is your relationship like with your parents?
I'm very close to my mom. Like sometimes when I'm home and I forget to do things, she comes over and she takes care of those things for me. So I also feel like, independence is not something that is my strong suit.
Okay.
My dad and I don't talk anymore because I forbid him from seeing somebody that was my age.
Okay.
So
So you don't have a very good relationship with your father.
I hate him.
Okay.
Because I feel like, why are you 60-something years old dating somebody that's your daughter's age?
Okay.
Insane.
So you don't have a relationship with his girlfriend.
I hate her too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your brother.
I hate him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To your knowledge, is there any other family psychiatric issues with anyone else amongst the family?
No, I think the postpartum depression that my mom had was probably the only thing she had. But my dad with the PTSD, and he used to drink a lot too.
Okay. So you said your mom had postpartum. To your knowledge, were you a healthy baby, normal birth weight? Do you remember?
Apparently not if I'm, struggling now. Can't pay attention. Don't like being in one place. Like, I'm actually tired of being in here right now.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Speed it
Okay.
The disrespect. No, but this is real though. Like, what would you do in a situation where a client just said, "You know what? F this. I'm tired. I've been sitting here too long."
Well, I'm gonna get through this, and I do apologize. It's taking so long. I just want to kind of build a baseline so we can try to determine what we can do to make things better, because I can see that you are struggling a little bit with a lot of things, and I just want to get you back where you need to be. As far as, I know you said you're in school.
Mm-hmm.
How are your grades?
Meh, I guess. I don't know. I have like 4 C's. I don't even know how I made it into the graduate program because I can't really, focus on doing one thing at one time.
Okay, so when you're not in school, for fun, other than partying and drinking, are there any other activities you appreciate?
I like to color.
Color? Okay.
but I also have a glass of wine while I'm coloring.
Oh, nice. You've got a great, like, assertive tone. Like, it's authoritative, but it's not like, hey, well, sit your ass back down. We're about to finish this. But the way you said it was with authority, but with, like you, like, pretty much told her, like, hey, I'm trying to help you. Like, sit down. Let's get through this, and then we'll be done with it. But you said it in a very, like, respectful... Because she was like, oh, okay.
Well, Kristen, is there anything further today that you would like for me to know?
Is there anything you want to know?
No, I think I've asked all my questions that's needed. I just want to make sure that, you know, we are addressing everything that you're having issues with. I'm here to help you. And I just want to make sure
How
that...
are you going to help me?
we're-
Never mind, I'm ready to go.
Okay, no problem. Well, I appreciate you coming in.